Hey, darling. I hope everything is good with you. Oh, girl, this world just keeps getting crazier. Welcome everybody to the Dear Jane series. This is a 15 to 20 minute yoga flow series that my dear friend Jane commissioned me to do. I think it's 4 years ago at this point. So that being said, there are a lot of videos for y'all to choose from. The goal of this is to keep yoga as accessible to everybody as it possibly can. And for you all to be able to create your own home practice and be able to do things when you're either traveling or on the go, or you're not in studio space, because let's be honest, studio space is not the end all be all, y'all. Yoga is about a practice both on and off the mat. This part of the practice that we do here is asana, obviously. However, we want asana to be as accessible to people as possible too. So, but Jen, I hope you had a wonderful time traveling. My hope is to see you on Thursday. We will see how the day pans out, but I believe it's a possibility. So that being said, everybody, let's go ahead and ground down through our seats. Let the crown of the head lift high to the sky and allow yourself to come into your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And then big exhale through the mouth. Again, nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more big breaths. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Allowing yourself to come into some normal breath, so breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. And the reason that we do this, y'all, right? Gratitude is the root of our joy, right? But also, as practitioners, right, it is our goal not to appropriate this practice, but to appreciate this practice. And so we walk through the same things every time because we appreciate this practice and the people that created it. So we give gratitude to the universe. You can call it by whatever name or pronoun that you like, but just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. We give gratitude to this earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity, that we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. We give gratitude to the indigenous people of these lands, the Salish, the Kalispel, the Kootenai, the Pend Oreille, the Blackfoot, the Lakota, and the Little Shell tribes. Reminding ourselves that gratitude for the people is just the first baby step. And us coming into a right relationship, excuse me, y'all, and doing the right thing. It goes thought, word, and then deed. We have gratitude for this practice. It reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We're kind and honest, generous and just. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice, in a space of ahimsa, also known as loving action. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations and transgressions, and holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from any damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to this evening or this morning, wherever you choose to turn it on, you can draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale and breathe all the way into your heart center. And then on your exhale, send them love. When you're ready, you can slowly blink open your eyes, allow yourself to come back into the room and into this space. Kind of casually glance around, just noticing any detailing that maybe you didn't notice prior to coming in. And then when you're ready, slowly turn and look out past your left shoulder. Eyes move into the side of your skull. Release any tension that you're holding in your neck and your jawline. Hold and breathe here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly move your chin through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Roll your shoulder blade down and back. Front of the head lifts. Eyes move into the side of the skull. Hold and breathe here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly bring your chin all the way back to your center line. Tilt your chin so it looks at the front upper corner of the room or the space that you're in. Breathe into the throat and then exhale. Let the chin move all the way down towards your breastbone. Breastbone rises to meet your jawline and squeeze the two together, creating some compression. Maybe try swallowing a couple of times. And then slowly release. Bring your chin all the way back to your center line. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, tent through the arms, open up through the heart and the chest, and then slowly turn towards your right thigh. And then take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh and turn and look out past your shoulder. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Bring yourself back into that little baby back bend, and then turn yourself the opposite way. Hand to the outside, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Turn and twist. Hold and breathe here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself all the way back to your center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, squeeze your palms and pull your hands all the way down to your heart line. Nice soft gaze into your fingertips. And then take your hands to your knees. Exhale, round into yourself. Inhale, pull your heart and chest forward. Exhale, press and round and squeeze. Inhale, heart and chest moves forward. Exhale, bring yourself into a neutral spine. Roll over your knees and shins and meet in your tabletop. Go ahead and press down through your palms. Knees are underneath your hips, wrists are underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes, and maybe you do some kind of barrel rolls through your hips, moving in one direction and then in the other. You can always circle out through the upper part of your back, pulling in on your low belly and jogging out through the shoulders, but trying not to get stuck in your shoulders. And slowly bring yourself back to your center. Curl your fingertips out in front of you and drop your forehead down to the earth. Breathe into your armpits. Coming into your puppy pose. Nice deep inhale here for 3, 2, 1. Take the big toes together to touch. Pull yourself back and into your child's. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly shift yourself forward. Take your shoulders over your wrists. Take your left leg back behind you. Press back for your heel. Float and hover. Take your right arm out in front of you, floating table, and then you're going to swing the left leg out to the left, and swing left foot out. Right arm can cross in front of the heart and the chest. Point and pull it back. We go for 4. Move slow for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale back to your center. Exhale, elbow and knee squeeze. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, find your line. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, find your line. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, find your line. And then put a bend in your back left knee and reach your right hand around to grab onto the inside of the left foot, kick into the hand. You can always throw a strap around the top of your foot. If you don't have a strap at home, you can always use a tie or towel to get the grip. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1, release, hand and knee come back down to the mat. Exhale into your cat. Flush up through your spine. Inhale yourself into your cat. And then bring yourself right back into your neutral spine. Same thing on that second side. Right leg comes back behind you. Press back through the heel. Press down through the top of the left foot and the left shin. And hover the right leg out. Left arm reaches. And then you're going to swing. Left arm out. Right leg out. And then cross body. Inhale. Exhale. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. For 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Inhale, find your extension, and then put a bend in the back right knee. Reach around to grab onto the inside of the right foot. With the left hand, kick into the left hand, drop down to the right hip, hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release, hand and knee plant. Exhale, pressing around into your cat. Inhale into your cat. And then exhale, tuck your toes and then walk your hands back towards your knees and pull your knees up towards your heart and chest. Come into a Hindu squat. Hands can rest on the knees. You're on the balls of the feet. Heels are lifted. Knees point down towards the earth. Hold and breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Drop down through your heels. Hands plant. And then shift yourself forward as you lift through the hips. Pulling down through the heels, coming into a standing forward fold at the back of the mat. Allow yourself just to kind of shift back and forth, side to side. Maybe shake your head yes. Maybe shake your head no. Release any tension that you're holding. The back of your hamstrings. Crown of the head keeps pulling down towards the top of the feet. Maybe you hug your arms back around your knees as you keep lifting through your hips. Maybe you swish and sway your hips back and forth, side to side. And then slowly sweep your arms up the front part of the feet and shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over. And then on the next inhale, sweep yourself all the way up to stand. Breathe deep into the base of the belly as you send your hips forward. Hands can come into prayer. And then pull yourself all the way back up. Hands come down to your heart line, hands move down to your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Bring yourself over to the right. Hands in prayer, inhale. Back to your center, exhale, send the hips forward. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale over. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Swan dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage your low belly. Pull it up and in to support your sacrum. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back. Crown of the head pulls forward. Sit bones, hips pull back. Try not to grip with your toes. And then let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs. Walk yourself out and into a plank pose. Big inhale. Take your right knee to your right elbow. Send your right leg back. And then take your right knee to your left and cross body and come into a fallen triangle pose. Reach through the hips, reach to the fingertips. Big inhale. Exhale, sit your hips down. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms high. Exhale to the left or to your right. Inhale, whatever feels best. Exhale down through your center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try to keep both of your sit bones down. Exhale to the center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And then from here, You're gonna pivot to that back inside arch of we'll go with your back foot. So the foot that's still on the mat. So it should be your left foot, y'all. Press, drag your right knee to your right elbow and step your right foot back to meet your left. Send your hips back and high. Inhale, down dog. Shift yourself forward. Left knee to left elbow. Take it back and high. Left knee to right elbow. Cross body. Inhale, come into your fallen triangle. Reach, and then exhale. Drop down to your seat. Be mindful of your shoulder as you drop. Legs are wide. Nice deep inhale, arms high. Exhale down to your left. Inhale to your center. Exhale down the center. Inhale up. Exhale down to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale down to the center. Inhale up. One more round. Exhale down to the left. Inhale up. Engage your low belly. You're just moving at your hips. Exhale down. And then exhale down to the right. Inhale up. From here, shift and pivot. Plant your palms. Press off of that left hip. Drag your left knee to your left elbow. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Send your hips back and high down dog. Spot your pinky fingers and step your feet wide. Drop down through your seat and take your hands to your heart line as you lift through your heart and chest, coming into your malasana. Engage your low belly. Maybe you shift yourself back and forth side to side a little bit, just checking in with where your hips are at. And then send your hips high. Exhale, take it low. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Take your hands back behind you. Fingertips pointed towards your glutes. Walk your hands back. And then send your hips up. Come into your reverse table. Big inhale. Exhale. Drop down through your hips. And then send your hips right back up again. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Crawl yourself down onto your forearms. Take your legs high. Float the heels down and then point the heels back up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoot your hands back, take the legs high, come into a happy baby, grab for the outsides of the feet. Breathe deep into the base of your pelvis. Engage your low belly, pull it in towards your spine. Release any tension that you're holding in your hips. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release the feet. Soles of the feet come together to touch, and then let the outside edges of the feet hit the mat. Hands can rest at your belly. Relax any tension that you're holding in your glutes. You can always press down through the tops of your glutes as you tuck your tailbone underneath you. And allow yourself just to breathe here. I think the nice thing about starting to practice back at home again, y'all, is I'll be able to actually read from my computer for the reading at the end. Because all my poetry is on the phone right now. So, when you're ready, slowly press the legs out and away. Come into your Savasana. Allow yourself just to breathe here. Windshield wiper the feet back and forth, side to side a little bit. The sacred light, the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, and the sacred love in me sees, honors, and reflects the sacred light, the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, and the sacred love in each of you. Collectively in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, minds, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace. Remember to serve love always, because love is the main ingredient and it's our only pathway to liberation. Please stay in your Savasana as long as you need and stay with your own meditation. And I will see you all on the flip side.